And who is this?
It's Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi. Chloe. So, I guess we can get
Thank you.
started. Questions. Is there an 8 on my paper? There. That's 8. Alright, so did anyone have any questions or do you just want to get started?
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
I don't have any questions.
I say we get started.
Then. Says, what are the 3 assumptions that need to be checked before you compute a confidence interval for a mean? And that would be 1, you use a simple random sample that is drawn from the population. 2, the distribution of the sample mean is normally distributed. And 3, the sigma is assumed.
Okay, I can take on the next one. The Graduate Management Admission Test, GMAT, is used as an admission criteria in many Masters of Business Administration MBA programs. A BYUI professor would like to estimate the population mean from the simple random sample of 50 people's scores. The sample mean for these 50 students is 541. Assuming the population standard deviation is 32, answer the following questions. Number 7, what is the point estimate of the population mean? And it is the 541.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for sending that.
Is it helpful? Or is it confusing?
A little bit of both, I'll be honest. It's good, but I'm still studying it.
Okay. It's been a kind of a conglomerate from my last semester also. There was some stuff on it. I mean, It had different sheets also, but I just didn't copy those over with it.
So did you take stats last semester?
No, I just took a math class last semester. So this should be my last one I'd have to take, I hope.
What is your major again?
Health science in the public sector.
So are you going into the administration part?
Yeah.
Smart. Good idea. Because there's no money in nursing.
No, is that what you're in?
What?
Is that what you're in?
Yeah, I'm an RN. I'm working on my bachelor's, but...
And there's no money in it? That's kind of surprising.
Not with Intermountain Healthcare.
And my brother works for St. Al's. He seems to do alright. He works like the weekends and the graveyard shift, so he gets like, I guess, extra. That's like all he works, so then he's home all week. But he has a bachelor's in nursing though. So
it's probably 2 hits against me. So.
And my friend, she's a nurse, and she's getting her master's right now in healthcare administration because she's kind of done with nursing, and it's only been 2 years. So.
Administration's where it's at.
So.
A good choice there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be moving to Cedar and saying, "Hey, Tracy."
Maybe. I doubt it, but it's possible. Who knows? Okay,
Sorry,
number
sorry to get us
8.
sidetracked.
Yeah, we all got sidetracked there, didn't we? Okay, number 8. Create a 95% confidence interval for the population mean. Show all your work below.
I did that one. I don't know. I got that we were supposed to put 196 because that's a 95% number times the 32 divided by the square root of 50. And then we add that to 541, and then we also subtract it from 541. And that will give you the two answers.
Of 532 and 549. Did you use that spreadsheet or did you just use math with it?
I just did it by hand. With
Probably easier, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. What's our next one?
Say the sample size changes to 100. Now compute the 95% confidence interval with the same point estimate. So instead of the 50 that we had in the sample size, we put the 100 there, the square root of 100. And we'll get 534.73 and 547.27, which we would round those up, right?
I think the only ones that we are supposed to round all the way is number 13.
Okay.
I think with those, I think we do them in decimal form. I could be wrong though.
I
Did
just
you
know
just leave it
somewhere
as
we're supposed to round up.
0.27 and then 0.73?
Oh, sorry.
So we just leave it as 0.73 and 0.27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. 10. How does the margin of error for the 95% confidence interval of sample size 50 compare to the margin of error for the 95% confidence interval of sample size 100? So the error of the margin gets smaller, and then the sample size gets larger.
Right. Okay, number 11. Create a 95% confidence interval for the original 50 students. So on the applet, if we put the 90%, we have a 1.65 as a z-score. And we end up with 5.33.533 and 548.467. That's a little different than their answer, isn't it?
Yeah, I got 533.56 and 548.8.
548.8.
What did they get on theirs?
They got 533.56 and a 548.44.
So the z-score on that one is, hold on.
Because maybe mine was wrong and I just wrote a different number.
So the z-score is 0.126. Right?
It's actually.
It's 1.65.
Does it go out any further? Do you have that one up there? The applet?
I don't have it up. Let me look. Yeah, the z-score is 1.645.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right. It is 548.44. I don't know why I wrote 88 on there.
What did you say it was? 1.695?
1.645.
45. Wonder where I'm going wrong.
Are you in the applet?
Yeah.
So you put in your .90 in the area, and then you should just have the middle section clicked blue.
That's my problem. Wait a minute. So nothing changed.
Yeah.
Right, and once you get the 1.645, I come up with 533.556, which rounds up to 533.56.
That's what I got.
548.44.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1.645.
Yep.
There we go. Okay,
Can you see that?
I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so is everybody good on that one?
Yep.
Yes.
So number 12, how does the margin of error for a 95% confidence interval that you computed in question 8 compared to the margin of error for the 90% confidence interval that you computed in question 11?
This is
As one goes down, so like the margin of error shrinks, the level of confidence also shrinks along with it.
I agree, 'cause it goes along with 10.
Because like
So
the
they keep getting smaller.
95% and then 90 is a 7.
Okay.
I concur.
Yeah.
And number 13, says a BYUI professor would like to repeat the experiment, but he wants to make sure he has enough students in his sample to ensure that his margin of error is 5. How many students will need to be in his sample to ensure he has his level of accuracy for 90% confidence? So this is the only one that I was a little unsure of, so I'll tell you what I put, and if you guys have something else, let me know. So I put 196 times 32, and then I divided that by 5 and then squared it.
And what'd you come up with?
157.
0.35?
Yeah, I just rounded
So
it.
you round it up to 158? It's perfect.
I rounded it just to 157 because it was 157.35. That's below the 5, so I just put 157.
In our
Right.
reading, though, it said when doing sample size calculations, you always round up.
Okay.
And that was in like it was green, it had a check mark.
Yeah. Well, because I did read that, but I just wasn't using it. So it probably was 157.
I see scoring.
All right, so that's it, right?
Yep. Now I can...
Fun.
On to the fun stuff.
So I got questions 1 on 2 on the test, and they're both true.
That's awesome.
You're awesome.
The least I could do.
We're
No,
glad we got
from here on out, the rest of the semester, I got the first 2.
Okay.
All right, so 3. Find the margin of error for a 90% confidence interval when the standard deviation is 50 and a sample of 25.
Okay, so our z-score is 1.645. Standard deviation is 50. N was what, 25? Alright, so what are you guys getting on this? I'm getting 16.45.
And I have 16.5 because I just went with the 1.65.
Alright. I think I messed up on the number.
Let's see, 1.645. So yeah, I have 16.45.
So, okay, 16.450, everybody agree with that? Yeah. Okay.
The mean is a point estimator of X. I'm gonna go to the lesson.
Wait, you said 16.45?
0.450.
Oh, okay.
I'm not liking 4 too well.
I don't know if I wrote that down somewhere.
I'm gonna share my screen here. Maybe.
I got the X is an estimator view. I think it's X is a point estimator view.
So here's the point estimators.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it on the screen there? It's in 3.1 of lesson 10. A statistic is any number computed based on data. The sample statistics we have discussed are used to estimate population parameters. The above are called point estimators because they have just one number.
Okay, so like Alyssa says, the X is a point estimator view.
Mm-hmm.
We thinking that right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Gina wants to construct a 95% confidence interval for DMAT score. She knows the standard deviation equals 113. She collects a random sample of size n equals 64 and computes, however you say that. I guess we're not supposed to say x bar, right? Equals 526. Use the information for question 5 through 8. So what is the lower limit of the confidence interval? All right, let me plug this in. Okay, so what was the sample mean? 526. And she wanted to get a 95%.
I'm getting for the lower limit 498.315, but don't take my word for it. Someone else, I want to come up with that answer.
Okay.
See if anyone else got that or not.
I'm working on it. Standard deviation 2013.
What did you get, Alyssa?
N is 64.
I got 498.315.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Say that again.
498.315.
I was trying to figure it out on your spreadsheet and not succeeding there.
Okay, well, on the spreadsheet, you have 526 and then 1.96.
I'm not sure where to put it at though.
Oh, you want me to share it or are you okay?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
share it.
Do share.
Okay.
I mean, tools are great, but you gotta know how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I'm not seeing my. Yeah, it is. It's right there. I hope. Okay. Do you guys see that?
Okay.
Okay. So the sample mean the 526. The z-score goes into there. The standard deviation was 113. And our square root sample, our n, was 64. So our bottom was 498.315, and our top end is 553.685.
Okay.
Now, do we round up on these?
It says to 3 decimals.
Okay.
Okay, so that's question number 6 is the upper limit.
So 553.
685.
Okay. Probably get back off here and stop sharing.
That helped, though. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if she increased the sample size? If she increased the sample size, it would decrease, right?
Mm,
Or am I thinking wrong here?
I would think it would increase.
The confidence interval if Gina increased the sample size. So she increased it from what, 64? I'll plug it in. I'll go with 100. Okay, so if we put 100 in there, the bottom end is 503.852 and the top is 548.148. So they got smaller together, right?
So the interval decreases.
Interval decreases?
Did I understand you right?
Because they got closer together, Chris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what it's asking us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is decreasing then. Okay. Okay, so what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if Gina changed it to 99% confidence interval? What's 99% in the applet?
It is 2.576.
Okay, so the bottom end went to 489.6, and then the top end was 562.3. So what is that?
What were the numbers again you said? It was 562.3, and what was the first one?
489.6.
So wouldn't that be an increase because it's a broader range of numbers it can go be?
I think so.
Or am I thinking wrong?
It looked like a broader range.
This minus this.
That's a tough one.
I'm finding out right now. It actually got bigger.
So it increased.
So it increased.
And did you use the lower part of your thing?
Pardon?
Never mind.
I
Sorry.
just did the math. I took the high end and minus it because I went by the low end.
Right. I did that on the other ones.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Right, Bulb Light
So-
Company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. We know the standard deviation is 400 hours. They want a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50 hours. What sample size do they need? And that was the lower one, Trace? Oh, no. Yeah. The sample size formula?
Okay, so what's the percent they wanted? 95?
That would be
Yeah.
1.960 times 400 divided by 50 squared, I think.
Okay, so it's 245.86. Oh, so you actually round up, so 246.
So, Tracy, when you're typing this into what you sent all of us,
Yes?
which are you typing this in the margin of error?
Hang on, I'll get to your... Am I typing what into the margin of error?
Will you share your screen?
Yeah.
It's the one with the sample mean size, I think it says on there, Stephen.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes.
Okay, so this was the z-score that Alyssa gave us for the 95%. That was the standard deviation of the 400. And that was their margin of error, was
Okay.
50. So it comes up to 245.86, and we use this. Even if it was 245.1, we would still round it to 246.
Okay. Thank you.
Make sense?
What is the upper limit of this 95% confidence interval?
Oh, I haven't put these in yet. Are you putting those in, Leah?
They go in the same. No, hold on, I'm confused. Oh, I put my answer in the wrong one. So the 246 goes into number 9.
Yes.
For some reason I put in number 10. Okay. The mean salary of something is 100,000 and the standard deviation is 36,730. You're very interested to know if the mean salary for women actually is different from the population mean, but are not sure if it's higher or lower. You set up a hypothesis test with a rule of significance of 0.05 and the alternative is that it doesn't equal 100,000. You collect a simple random sample of 36 salaries and find that the sample mean is 111,000. Okay, what am I doing with this?
That is a good question. Okay, so we can still use that spreadsheet, right?
So 9 is 245, or is it 246?
246.
Couldn't hear you.
246.
Okay. Thank you.
So on the storage, in the sample, maybe put 100,000 there.
Yes.
And 1.96 is your 95%.
Yes.
Your standard deviation is 36,730.
Yes.
And your square root or your sample size is 36 people, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the lower limit is 88,001.533, but it wants it rounded to the nearest whole. So 88,002.
So it's echoing. You said 88,000.
Yeah, it's 002.
002?
Yes.
So 88,000.002.
No. 88,002.
So 88002.
Yeah, is that what you got, Alyssa?
I'm
Okay.
doing it right now, just to double check. Are we subtracting it from the 100,000? Or yes, or from the 111,000? What one are we using?
Well, I was using the 100,000. I'm not sure where to put the 111,000 at,
Okay.
or where that comes into play.
Well, maybe we better read the lesson here. Or look over our homework and see if we had something similar.
I don't think there was anything similar to that one.
No, it wasn't.
See, the .05 came into last week's information where we were justifying it.
I got. Well, are we? Okay, so the whole. Yeah, so I got 88002.
Okay.
That's what I've gotten as well.
And then the high is 111,998. Yes or no, Trace? Would you go to 9?
No.
Are you doing commas in between these?
No.
So I won't get it wrong if I'm not doing that, right?
I don't know. I'm still worried about that 111,000.
I am too. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they're trying to ask us here.
Well, I can be the guinea pig today.
Oh, you don't have to.
Turn it in.
We still have 12 to do too.
I think it's all of the above, isn't it?
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hypothesis.
So, yeah, number 10 and number 11 were wrong.
Oh,
So, you guys might want to fix.
to 111,000.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, all the rest were right. So.
So it's 111,000 in there instead of 100,000?
Unless we're doing something wrong. Unless there's something else we're doing wrong, you know.
So it's 99,002.
Click this.
That is confusing.
And 122,998.
So for 10, it's 99002.
Yep.
And for 11, I have 122,998.
Yeah.
122,998.
Yeah. I'm still not sure on this question. It's just confusing.
It is.
Well, you're trying to prove
You got him right.
that the null.
You got them right, you said?
Yes, those are correct.
So you guys are good to go then.
Thanks. Sorry,
Good job,
Melissa.
guys.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks.
I got a 60% on my homework because I wasn't focused very well
Yeah.
on last week.
Probably
It was bad. So, thank
I don't
you.
remember what I got.
Yeah, I got a 60. It was bad.
Oh no. I
All
know.
right, well,
Of all my classes, I've been doing the worst in this one, but I'm not failing it, so.
right.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good enough that I'm happy, but.
Yeah, but you'd like to be happier, I know. Okay, well, thanks, guys. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you. Have a good night.